Day 30. It's day 30. Time to do a skate review. Look at my kitty socks. Their little face is cute. Good morning, everybody. Today's day 30 of my 365 days of skate. So I said at 30 days I would do a skate review. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am pretty tired after yesterday anyways. That was a pretty tough trail as far as inclines and crashing. Still very sore. So in 30 days, I'm feeling pretty comfortable on my wheels. I can go over some sketchy ground. You know, I can hit sticks and things and not bust my butt. I definitely, after yesterday, discovered I can't stop in an emergency situation. I can toe stop, but when you get to a certain speed or a certain incline, toe stopping is more dangerous than useful. Not that it necessarily is, maybe for some people it isn't, but I tend to lose my balance if I try to toe stop because your weight shifts, you know what I mean? On other notes, my Impalas are pretty good. I like them a lot. After going back to the rink a few times, I realized that they are really heavy. And so for a beginner, they're perfectly fine. Eventually, I'll want to change them out. I'm probably definitely going to go for some Moxie skates because I'm just absolutely in love with them. They're beautiful. But outside of that, I've been doing a lot of looking around at like what people are using, especially if they're going into parks, because that's what I'd like to get into. I mean, I'd like to do everything, but I would like to get into some skate parks. It terrifies me and seems exhilarating at the exact same time. But basically, a lot of people have, well, not a lot, but some, probably 50% of people have a wider wheelbase. So I definitely will invest in doing that kind of a setup probably, because jumping is definitely fine when it's flat, but if it's inclined at all, it feels like you need more sturdiness. Like it's too easy to shift your ankles kind of. So I feel that a wider wheelbase would be better for that. I mean, that just makes sense to me. Key notes on my 30 days so far. So what I have learned is nobody pays attention on the roads, which I already knew that, so I was already being careful, but just be extra careful. I definitely don't like to skate at night yet. There's too much traffic. I think eventually we'll get some light up wheels and then maybe some reflective gear, and then maybe I'll feel better about that. But for now, mornings and, you know, afternoons, daytime. Sidewalks around here suck, so I tend to skate in the road, but there are some nice trails. That being said, on trails, if you're going to be by yourself, be careful. I've already had some creeps. One especially creep who waited for me behind my car. That's not cool. But there is, you know, there's people, and if you're by yourself, I'm by myself. So, you know, just stay alert and be careful. Maybe get some pepper spray or get it concealed if you're feeling ballsy. I'm considering it. Not to try to shoot anybody, but just to, you know, protect yourself and be smart. Most people, if they see pepper spray or see a gun or see any kind of weapon, they're just going to haul ass because it's not worth it. So better than being unprepared and just, you know, being a target, I guess, if you will. Outside of that, roller skating feels pretty comfortable. Like I said, I'm not comfortable in stops, and I'm not comfortable in any kind of crazy incline yet. I'm not ready to go dip into a bowl, if you will. I do want to find a park that has like low ramps so I can start working on the pump, get my leg strength up. I have definitely gained muscle throughout my whole body because it's all, you know, core balance. I've lost probably about 10 pounds, which I wasn't expected, so that's cool. I mean, I've evened it out in between muscle and like fat and water weight, basically. I definitely have to stay hydrated. It's super hot because I live in Florida, so you just sweat constantly. So if you're not staying hydrated, you're a fool because you're going to hurt yourself and your muscles are going to dehydrate. So don't do that. Just bring water, drink coconut water. That'll replace and replenish all your potassium, which is awesome. Outside of that, I really love my Impalas. They took a bit to get kind of broken in. They are very narrow and I have wide feet, so they're kind of tight, but I don't get uncomfortable in them. They were really squeaky when I first got them, all the vinyl noise. But now, you know, they're doing fine. They're doing pretty good. A gentleman walked by and giggled at my skates and told me that he really liked them and that his wife would love them because she has a jacket that would match them. And I was like, I wish I could wear jackets. It's too hot. Anyways, so to finish up my review here, I definitely had to do some adjustments on them when I first got them. So like my wheels were kind of tight. They weren't totally balanced. I tried skating in them first. I mean, they were balanced in the sense of the plate to the boot, but the wheels, some were tighter, some were less tight. So I did get the little like universal skate tool for that. I showed that in my first review video. That's really useful. All I did was basically loosen one a little and spin it and see that it spun for a little bit. Made sure it wasn't wobbly on the bearing. I'm not trying to wear my bearings out. If you're a person that doesn't know, I know a little bit about cars and mechanical things. So if you're a person that doesn't know anything about any of that and you're totally you know, new and a noob, if you will, to any type of thing like that, be careful, because if you over loosen things, you will wear the bearings out because they'll rock and they'll rub. So don't do that. You want to just spin, not like wobble in and out. If you can like grab your wheel and wiggle in and out, that's not a good thing. You don't want to do that. Otherwise, I love them. My Impalas are great. Skating's been great. I mean, I liked skating as a kid, but I hadn't done it regularly, so this has really been a fun time. Morning. So it's been nice being outside all the time and doing all this. I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna go get some skating now. As you can see, I've worn these suckers in pretty good. Look, all my colors wearing away, where my laces have been. Worn my wheels down. I'll give you a good little view afterwards. You can see, well, okay, you can't really see there. You can kind of see. My paint's chipping off. So, as you can see, I'm starting to do some wearing away at my wheels. Got my paint chipping off, but it's fine, because that means I'm using them. Got my stoppers getting worn down a good bit. Not really so much on the left. I gotta practice on that. I use the right more. Overall, though, they're still looking sharp. I get compliments on them all the time. One thing I didn't think to say earlier on my review, not that this isn't still my review, but the sit-down review versus the skating review, is that there's actually, even though I haven't been able to find, well, I found some people online, but I haven't actually met anybody in person to skate with yet. There is a incredibly supportive online skate community in between Instagram and Facebook, which I hate Facebook, honestly, but it has some useful tools. Impala has their own skate group on there. Moxie does too. Planet Roller Skate does. Which Planet Roller Skate is basically Moxie, but beyond the point. So there is skate groups, there is information, there are people. So you can go on there. After you get accepted, you have to get accepted into the group, but you go on there and you just start talking to people, asking questions. There's all kinds of information. Whew. Good knee save, yeah. All right, no. Well, I just put my first major damage on my Impalas. No. After all that talk about them still being beautiful, they're still beautiful. They just have a big old ugly spot now, but that's okay. Well, as you saw, I bailed. It's a stupid seed pod, and they tore up my Impalas. I'm okay with it in the sense that I've been skating. I'm not okay with it in the sense that they were still so beautiful. Look at it. It took a whole hunk out. That's okay. I am an ingenuitive person. I will figure out how to repair this and make it less blatantly obvious that there's a hunk of them missing. Sharpies, fabric dye, I will figure it out. Anywho, everybody, I hope everybody has a great day. I hope you enjoy my review. I definitely need to do some research on skate upkeep because I haven't done anything to my wheels or bearings, and they're getting dirty, especially after yesterday's grass crash. They've been through a lot of rain and stuff too, so I imagine that I need to be oiling them. That's my thoughts. So anywho, if anybody has any info on that, let me know, and I'm going to do some research myself and hopefully put a little video out on upkeep so everybody knows what to do. Bye everybody, I hope you have a great day. Well, first major road burn in my skates happened today. Thanks to a seed pod. Look at this sad little guy. Look at them. They were so beautiful. They're still beautiful. Mallet has got a crashed personality.